Hi, this is Gerard Peterson of Rhino Center with a little demonstration about more advanced display settings in Rhino. I'd like to start with this wireframe viewport mode, which I can easily set to a shaded mode, which shows the surfaces better. But as you can see, this whole object looks quite dark. Actually, in this area, I'm even unable to witness what the surface quality is. I have to rotate the whole object and then I find out what the quality is over here. Another characteristic of this standard shading is that it is not balanced well, as this side of the hull looks different than this side. Now I'd like to tell you a little more about the background of the colors in Rhino, of the lighting. And this example of a white bowl shows gray, which means that there's too little light. Another characteristic of Rhino is that the default layer is colored black, and as you can see, this curve shows black. But if I create a surface from it, it shows gray, which should look white due to a lack of light. But as more and more designers use the perspective viewport for real-time design presentations, it would be fun if I can show black objects really black. A trick which you can use is that if I go to the Object Properties dialog box and I switch on the display color, I can change it from white, and instead of setting the red, green and blue values to 0, 0, 0, which would invert the black color into white, which shows gray, I switched to 1, 1, 1. Press OK, and as you can see, this object shows more black. The same counts for this sphere over here. But what if I improve the whole display quality? I can switch to the One Rhino Center display and immediately I see a change. White shows better white, black shows more black. And if I get back to my boat hull, you see that the whole object looks much brighter. This brighter view enables me to use this better for a design presentation. Real time in the perspective viewport. Furthermore, I added gloss to this view so I can better see the transitions in the surface. Something else is that you can create alternative light setups. For example, the more matte variant, less gloss, and I even created the backlight option, which shows very sleek. But what I can tell you after playing around for hours with this lighting setup The application of the light setup should work for every surface design, whether it is planar, spherical, freeform, or else. So switching between a few alternative display settings can be quite handy. Adding more light to the scene gives a much brighter view. As you can see over here, colors show better. Another challenge is a flat white object which contains planar surfaces at small angles. Very difficult to show that there's actually a small angle between the adjacent surfaces. The last object is the white box, and if I now take a look, get back to my one Rhino center, you really see a difference. So please download these display settings and tune them up and send me your improvements. Thank you for your attention, and goodbye.